You have the best energy.
Cannibals got a plan.
Look,
And a middle finger for a man.
hello. And then Dad liked him too. So this is what I loved. Okay, so like I said, the hat, you can do the hat. Okay, I love the hat. Put put your name on the hat. But this is a couple things that I wanted to bring out, so you guys can go and check out this movie. Okay. And when you were talking about when you guys were doing the bedroom scene, I thought that was okay. You got, and it was a beautiful bedroom scene at that. Let me tell you, because it was so beautiful and it was so innocent and it was so cute. Okay, but I love it when he was talking about, he was said they wanted $50,000 for this singer, and he said that she wasn't worth it. It was about getting $5,000. He said, well, I haven't seen her since, right? And then Karen goes, what a wonderful story. When he was telling the story about, the 50,000, this artist and so forth, he said, Karen said, what a wonderful story. I still can't believe you got them down to $5,000. And Derek said, yeah, she was so sweet, but she, but she wasn't worth the $50,000. That's what he said. So Karen said, she had that face like, what? She's like, so how much did you pay for me? And then he goes, Gail, you're priceless. And so he's laying in the bed, she's on the other side, and he grinning like, yeah, I just put on some whipped cream with a cherry on top. He's like, yeah, baby, you priceless. He just know, he was like, hey, and you said, good answer, nigga. I said, but you still ain't getting none. It turned off the light. I loved it. It was so good. I loved it, because homeboy thought he had a home run. You was like, well, that was good, but nah.
Right. So, I said, good answer, nigga, but you still ain't getting none. Good night.
And so I just said that you guys just really gelled. But I'm going to tell you, this is a question I have about the movie, okay? He was so smitten with you when you came in his life. Because before you had came in his life in the movie, okay, which was when you were singing, guess what? He was like ready to kick somebody's butt because they didn't have his money, right?
Exactly.
I want to know what happened. I mean, did you smitten him off his feet so much that he fell so over the heads with you, head over heels, that he forgot to go get his money? Or is there a part two?
No, he took over what happened was he didn't get his money, but he said, I'm going to give you 2 weeks. So he told homeboy, if you don't have my money, you're going to have a new partner in the club. So homeboy didn't have his money. So he took over the club. So homeboy, that's how I met him, singing. So he's like, this is my club. So once he met me, his wheels started turning like, shoot, I'm going to get her back.
Hey.
Man, this is my second chance to come up. So
wow.
Make yourself legit. Get off the street.
Yes. Let me tell you, that movie, I love the movie, sis. And let me tell you, you guys, you got to get this movie, and you have to get it for your friends or your families right now. Trust me. And the girl, like I said, she can sing. And woo, let me tell you, that finale at the end, homegirl, sis, you got some moves, okay?
Oh, yeah, that was,
God.
Gail was cold-blooded. Gail was funky, man.
Woo.
We can't give it away, but James Brown would be proud.
Woo, let me tell you, you were oh my gosh, and that song, Sha-na-na-na.
Yeah, that song is powerful. I am the storm.
Yes.
I am the storm.
Ooh, girl. I can feel it. I mean, that you can really feel that scene, you guys. So you really have to, and I'm saying that you need to get this soundtrack, because that song is on that soundtrack. And this is a great time to purchase these things and share them. As Karen says, they're pressing this thing, and Derek's, heart to be like, hey, you know what? We're going to do this on our own. We're not going to trust in the system, like I would always say. We're going to trust in God. We're going to push this thing. You sowing seeds, you bound to get a harvest, sis. You guys are bound to get a harvest.
Wow. Well, we thank you. I mean, that makes me smile, and it just like I said, it makes it a little easier to keep going. And I want to just tell people you can go to GailInTheStorm.com. You can watch the first 10 minutes.
Yes.
You can see if Karen White can act. And if you think, then you'll definitely get pulled in by the story, because you can just see cut this brother out. and then you can go to KarenWhite.me, sign up for on my email list, and the music is there. And we just want to help you guys. I mean, we just want you guys to love it, and I'm sure you will. We wanted you to spread the word, and there is there's not enough good Black movies out. Derek and I, we're producers, and we go see movies all the time. So we're excited when there is a Black film, especially. So I'm sure if you guys, this holiday season, check out Gail in the Storm, you guys will not regret it. You'll be funking and grooving and teaching the kids so they can learn about this funk, where the music came from.
Yes.
As well as how to believe in yourself and get back, from when you have setbacks and disappointments, how to, make lemons in the lemonade.
Yeah, well, we're all so happy about what you're doing, and I'm like I said, you're sowing the seeds. You've always been phenomenal, inside and outside, and that's what's important, sis. And everything you do is many blessings to you in every one of your endeavors.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Yes. And let me tell you, I know God is so awesome how he does things, because Superwoman, he knew that was for you. Even, singing that song, he knew that you can do all those things and still rise. And not only that, teach other women and youth and young girls how to do it and to make it happen. So you know what? Instead of leaning on the engine that you leaned on before with the other world, now you have a greater engine inside of you, which is the Most High God, and you will see even greater rewards in your life.
Wow, Zion, you're something else. You are really something else, because what you just spoke is definitely this prophecy and truth, because, and I'm going to just say this because I got to get ready to go, but you're right. Like, I didn't know. I was only 23 years old singing a song about being a superwoman. So how, what we speak, and how that is manifesting 30 years later, doing, coming back into this business. And I was just on the Sister Circle yesterday and seeing how it's resonating with all my, with Tamar, all these new stars now, Latoya Luckett and Fantasia, and I'm like, wow, this song is so powerful. I had no idea that it would resonate like this still after 30 years. So thank you so much, and I definitely don't take what you say lightly, and you just don't know that word spoke to me. You're something else. God bless you in your journey, and it was an honor and a pleasure, and you lifted my spirit and poured into me, sister, and I thank you.
Thank you. All praises to the Most High. And again, I got to have you back on here again, because I want you to talk to the sisters. We're going to do a Superwoman show, if that's okay with you.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yes.
I would love to.
Yes.
Okay, I definitely will do that.
All right.
And this will do more stuff, because I love to share, I like to share my ideas for business and share about different accounts and how to grow your money and all that good stuff. So I love to share with people. So we definitely let's look at doing that like after sometime in January or something.
Sounds good.
Once I have this property, and I want to teach people how to buy property and just share with the sisters and brothers, especially my sisters, because I love you. But yeah, I want to just share my wealth that God has blessed me with, and I would love to. We can share with each other.
Absolutely. Well, thank you. You're so beautiful.
All right, baby.
I can't wait to see you in person. You're just such a
Hannibal
beautiful soul.
Here's Hannibal Shabazz, a.k.a. Derek Muhammad.
Okay, thank you. Hannibal Shabazz.
Hey.
What's up? How you doing? What's up? All right, Derek Muhammad in the house. Derek Muhammad film. My brother, the duo, the dynamic duo that's by the side of Karen White and doing great things, awesome things. So go ahead and tell us a little bit what's going on. Last time, of course, like I said to Karen, you guys were just getting, had finished the film and was going to Sacramento, and you was actually having showing the film at that time, the premiere. So tell us a little bit about, what your journey has been.
Okay, so first and foremost, I want to give a shout out to the legendary Karen White,
yes,
who even allowed me to accompany her on this journey. Yes. And I mean, when we met, we were doing the acting in LA, and I was like, look, let's just write our own stuff. And, she was like, yeah. So we just had to, we partnered up and we came up with Gale in the Storm. And it actually, I knew it was going to be something special because in my mind, I always begin with something. I begin with the end in mind. But then I can understand later that people was like, they were surprised on how good it was. And I'm thinking like, really? But I understand because there is some movies that suck out here, But I don't want to brag, but our movie is popping. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it
our
is.
little movie is popping. It tells a story about the human condition, about people overcoming disappointment, about setbacks, about perseverance, about the music industry in itself. So last time we were here, we were headed to Sacramento to premiere the movie, and we sold out the venue, and they loved it in Sacramento. So the next step was premiering it. So we put it up on our online site, VHX, and we have, it's only been up a month, and we're really excited, but we know it should be doing more. So we're getting a campaign going to, spread the word. We're going to have 4 premieres. We're looking for some other people outside the country, like, we're talking to people in South Africa, UK, and we just shipped the soundtrack over to Japan. And if you haven't heard the soundtrack is popping as well. It's incredible.
It is popping.
Karen did the soundtrack, her songs in 2.5 days while filming the movie in 7 days. We shot that movie in 7 days.
Oh.
And, it just was really like God really has put his hand on the whole operation. So by us being independent film producers as well as distributing it, we're relying on our fan base, on our people who love black cinema, people who want to support the arts, people who love Karen White, people who love R&B music, people who love soul music, people who love just good film, to support us. Rent it for $4.99 or buy it for $9.99. It's just a cup of coffee or a pack of coffee at TJ Maxx. You know what I'm saying? And help us so we can go back to the drawing board and do Down the Storm Part 2, 3, other projects.
And I wanted to back up just a little bit because you were talking about all the wonderful things about in this movie. And what really hit me most of all about this movie was loyalty, especially in the entertainment business. As you know, you've been in it for a while as well as Karen, even to the height of it, And in this movie, you guys will see loyalty, which is, really important because especially when you're building anything together. And I love to look at that as far as, I don't want to tell too much of the story, but what I want to let them know is that, you'll get to see something in that and how people can be tempted to do certain things because it seemed like it's bigger or it's better, and where I'm at right now, I can really choose this, but I really love the fact that Karen, her loyalty to you, you know what I'm saying, in a couple things, but I'm not going to say exactly where. I'll let you guys all figure that out. So I hope that you understand this carrot that's in front of you is nutritional. So take a bite and make sure that you go over there and you get those, soundtrack and rent or buy the movie. And so, like you said, so why don't you tell the audience, because I think this is really important, because you guys are on the grind with this. Now, by you going through this process, is there something that you can share that you would say would be the most difficult part of it, or is there anything that you would do differently up to this point that you would have done possibly the thing that is behind you now?
As far as producing the movie?
Yes.
Okay, I think I probably would have added a little bit, another person who had another name to it. But see, everything was based on scale and availability as well. So I don't know. You know what I mean? Hindsight is always 20/20. So I'm a firm believer is you make lemonade out of the lemons that you got. Yeah. I believe in alchemy, taking what you have and making something out of it. So the people that we had who participated in Gale in the Storm was the right people at the right time. And one of the characters in the movie, actually a guy named Charles, who owed Hannibal some money in the pie scene. He's a working actor. Like, you would see him he was on Lopez. He was nominated for Emmy. He's on a couple other shows on Nickelodeon. You'll see him in commercials.
Oh, awesome.
He's also the guy that played Julian, who's Karen's love interest in the movie. He's a notable actor, you know what I mean? So we were very fortunate to get some of the cast that we had acquired on scale, and it was really brilliant because of the fact that we had such a tight budget. They came in, they did their part, and they shipped out because, like I said, we had to do 50 scenes in 7 days, so there wasn't no time for a lot of takes, You either hit it or you're going to die on the cutting room floor, including me. So, by the fact that Karen and I co-wrote it together, we had to have our stuff in order too. And I directed it. So it was really a blessing and true, just a rich experience, considering that I wanted to do a film for all my life, and it was my opportunity to do it. And I'm really proud of the fact that we got it done.
Yes.
But I can't say that, I would do anything different. It's what it was, and it came out. I wish I had bigger budget, but other than that, based on what we had, we did what we could with what we had. We put our best foot forward.
And that's awesome, because what's good, like a lot of people like to know, because a lot of people haven't even got that far yet. Just like it was a vision and dream for you at one point until it became a reality, and what's really nice is that you can learn from the best. And the best is normally those ones that have pressed through it and gone to the next level, like you and Karen have, And of course, we always fine-tune things as we, move forward in a certain thing and we see things a certain kind of way. Me being in the film industry for a while, I would know the most important thing for any film is distribution. That's the vehicle or the engine for the movie. And if you don't have that, it's just like having a dead corpse. It just doesn't go anywhere,
Exactly.
And there's so many films and so many film festivals and so forth. I know those are things and outlets that I'm sure that you guys will be able to utilize, because someone can possibly, and you don't want anybody to pick it up, but it's the point that you can actually get it out there. And the beautiful thing that you guys also have is because you and Karen are very talented. So you guys doing shows on your own because you're funny and she can sing. You know what I'm saying? And there you go. That's your merchandising, So truly, if I find anybody that's interested in having Karen or Derek come to do any type of event for you, or would like even Karen to sing at some huge venue or something of that nature, you guys are open to that, right? Because I think,
absolutely, absolutely, put it together.
Yes.
Everything line up. We no doubt. And the thing about Karen, like I mean, she tours a lot overseas. Like,
Yes.
she's huge in South Africa, the UK, Japan, Europe. You know, I think what happened here in the States when she took time off, she left her post, so other people came in. So she had to get back out there. And you know, she did a show in Sacramento. It was great, but she needs to get reintroduced to the market. But she sounds amazing. She looks incredible for her age. You know, like she looks like she's in her 30s, and she just turned 52 years old. And she don't mind telling people. You know,
she's
so
beautiful. Yes.
with that being said, it's a new course now. With her being a legendary artist and also entrepreneur, she's and an executive producer. She's open to a lot of different things, and she has the ability to do it at her own pace. She's not like having to just go sing at a bowling alley or backyard barbecue, pay her rent. You know what I'm saying? So it has to be the right event, the right thing. She still wants to keep a brand tight. She's a perfectionist when it comes to her craft. You know, so that all has to correlate also on that scale. And you know, I've learned what it takes to be great because just working with her, if you put up some half-ass stuff, she's gonna let you know, and then you gotta be like, oh man, that ain't.
She know how to tighten up them shoe laces.
It raises me up, and it puts me in a position to strive for my higher self.
Yes.
And I love that what she
Yes.
did that to me. Considering I come in the game a little later, a lot later than what she.
Yes, you know what, you guys balance each other out totally, and you know, I just really admire, I mean, because you are very supportive, and I'm sure everyone can see that, you know, and there's nothing like supporting a superwoman, you know. So I think I might have to have you guys on mashed potatoes, you know, because relationships are relationships, and I'm gonna tell you, a superwoman is not like you said, it's not easy. She was whooping that, you know, that whip up in that movie, you know, and the brothers need to know, like, how do you deal with a superwoman, because a lot of them don't know, and it takes some craft, it takes some, you know, some knowledge there.
and you know, that's the funny thing, because me knowing her, that's the reason why I came up with the name Gail Storm. Because she was like a force of nature. And that's what I always call Karen. Like, my mama's a force of nature, and Karen's a force of nature. So that's why we kind of came up with that play on word, Gail Storm.
I love it.
And if you notice in the movie, the band that Hannibal had before her was called Forces of Nature. So it's kind of, and then she got the song Hurricane, you know. So with that being said, what I know as an older, mature man, when you're dealing with a woman who is strong, and women by nature, that's why they call hurricanes by women names. And wind, you know, she. You know what I mean? The earth is she. The she is, you know, it's difficult, and it changes, you know, constantly. Women change. Once you figure that out about a woman, then you know how to manage the wind. You know what I mean?
Right.
You get out the way, because the wind can bring you a cool breeze, or it can blow down your house. But it takes wisdom to understand that. And by me being a triple OG, meaning that I was born around the time they only had 3 channels on TV, I feel I'm obligated and qualified and certified to handle such precious cargo.
Woo! I definitely got to have you on, you know, because you're going to pave the way for many of us superwomen that need, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, I think that's an awesome thing right there, brother. I can appreciate that, because
but I'm gonna say, let me add this too with that, though, and I don't want to take up too much on it, but I think the problem with men have to understand that, like, women, black women particularly, are some cold pieces. I mean, just they kept the family together during slavery. You know, they kept the family together when the man had to go out in the cotton fields or went to prison. You know what I'm saying? And just recently, in the last 40 years, the whole construct was to break up the black family, the nuclear family. So in order to get in the project, you can get a project voucher, but you can't have no man in the house. What? So therefore, there was a breakup of the black family. That's where we have a lot of women raising children by themselves.
Yes.
So with that, the man has been broken down. We have to come into understanding that our woman is precious. She's just not for sexual desire. She actually is a help meet. She can help you meet your goal. But women now these days that came out of that house and been turned into whores and strippers. I'm just gonna keep it real. That's the stripper whole culture right now. But brothers used to marry the wholesome, virtuous woman. Now we marrying hoes and strippers and wondering why our families in them up. Y'all all out the club. Who raising the kids?
Hello.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So the problem is we really need to, like, the woman needs to really put back on her clothes, because I can't build a teleportation machine if her titties and ass hanging out everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I can't focus. She's still a woman and she's fine. So, help us out, women.
Right.
Cover up that thing so we can get our mind right and think on higher levels and raise
I love that. I love that.
And that's why we put in Gale on the Storm, it's a proper relationship between men and women in that movie. And I think it needs to be shared.
Yes, I love that. That was so on target, Derek Moore. I mean, really. That's why we're called help meets. We supposed to help them, our kings out there. Like you said, we put your clothes back on, let the man keep focused on what's important, so that he could be the king that he is. And that's so important. I'm definitely want to have you, come on and talk to them kings too out there, so they can know, like you said, the women, we was not, we used to go from our father's house to our husband's house, but now it's been where we have to be on our own. We're out there, we're going through so much, like you said, through the slavery. We've seen our husbands being pulled apart and taken from our homes. So it's almost like we felt like we had to man up, we had to do this because we had to survive. And so it's like we come with this hardness sometimes, and so when you get into those relationships, it seems like the woman, she wants to do everything and she doesn't know how to allow the man to be the man, and finding that balance. But really, good women have that feminine, they have that love, they have it in them, and it takes a strong man and a balanced man to be able to, let them remember again and remind them and just pour into them. And that's just such a powerful analogy, how important that is, how we need each other. We need each other,
Oh, absolutely. We need each other.
Yes.
We like a body,
Yes.
I mean, you can live without a kidney, but I wouldn't advise it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, and then another issue with that too is that men, we have to just keep it real. We ain't been up to. I mean, I fell short as a man. I'm just keep it 1,000%. So we have to learn how to forgive each other, forgive ourselves, and come about, because socially engineered to just fail. You know what I mean? And not have the proper guidance. And that's why it takes a village. Sometimes men, we should be mentoring young men. A brother asked me last week, said, "Brother, I'm 39, and I don't know. I'm the smartest dude in my group, and I love the way you grow. I love what you do. I love what you represent. Can you mentor me?" And I'm like, honored. And I'm looking for a mentor my damn self, right?
Right.
And I said, "Yeah, brother, I absolutely would be honored to do that. And we could talk once a week, man, whatever on your mind, because what I know, I'll be willing to share." And I think that's what we really need as men, because as men, as me being a Muslim, we have a men's class only, and women in the Muslim Nation of Islam, they have a women's class on, and they are the only ones allowed in it, such as the men only, and we have our real men training program going on. Women have their training program to tighten up and then come together and be a family and honor each other's roles. And no woman can't teach a little boy how to be a man. I know girls got little boys and they've got them sitting on the toilet peeing because they don't want to wipe up the stuff around.
Exactly.
Like, let that man just spray freely.
Right.
Send him outside, but he still needs to stand up, wife.
Right.
Come on.
Let him stand up
You know
for his
what I mean?
rights.
Let him stand up, wife. Don't take that away from him. Lord,
Come on, I know when you think about it, you know what I'm saying? You so right. You so right. We got to get everything back in order, brother. We got to get it back in order. Get our families right, because that is the gift that God has given to us, and the gift that God has given to man is the woman, you know.
True.
And we have to help each other. We're there to be that one body, like you said. And oh boy, when you get that one body, that one flesh that really has that common denominator of God, you know, and knowing how to help each other, I'm telling you, it's unlimited of what you can do.
Yes.
Unlimited.
And it was a guy, brother told me on my Facebook page about the movie. He said that, brother, I love the way that Hannibal was a street dude, a businessman, but he helped the woman, he helped restore the woman back to her glory.
Woo,
you know,
that's powerful.
And that's what he took away from the whole movie. And I thought that was so profound because it's true. Yes. And in return, she helped him out too, because he started out a little one way. You know what I mean? He was trying to get away from that life. You know, so it's a win-win, and it's a beautiful thing.
Yes.
And there's a segment in the movie, too, where Hannibal talks to his daughter. He said, I'm so proud of you.
Yes.
You ain't on no pole.
Yeah, I know. She looked at you like, what? Dad? Oh, my God. I can't believe you said that.
But it was humorous, but yet true. And brothers had told me they loved that scene.
Yes,
so,
yes.
Yes.
Man, I love, you know what? You just said it. You just wrapped it all up into one beautiful awesomeness of a gift. You know, that's a balanced man. That is so, you know, that is totally a balanced man. You know, just being able to know the business wise, to know the streets at the same time, and to restore woman. Because, man, if you don't know this, my kings out there, you guys hold the seeds. And when you sow the seed into a good ground, meaning a good woman, and you pour into a good woman, you will totally get a harvest. See, and that's really what happened in that movie. So,
yes.
Thank you guys. That movie really has a lot of very wise things in there, you know, that and concepts and morals that we need to really apply to our lives. So
thank you. That's what we set out to do. Put some jewels in there, you know. Put some jewels in there and let people eat on them. And I had people tell me they watched it 5, 6, 7 times, 10 times. And I know when you watch a movie like that, that's a classic. Because I watched The Godfather that many times, and I've seen it for years, you know. So I'm honored to be a part of this project.
Me too. Really, I wish I could watch mine that many times, but mine said deleted in 4 days. No, just kidding.
Oh, okay. What's available for you? It'll be available for you.
You know,
for a pack of socks.
It's some good stuff. It's some good stuff. And you know what I look forward to? I look forward to some events and some venues and some things that, you know, to get out there so that we can come together and market and get this distribution as far as this movie out.
I totally agree, because the big thing about film distribution is key. Normally, they set it up for people outside our community to control the distribution along with the narrative. So we try, what we're doing is controlling our narrative as well as the distribution. And we're taking it directly to our target base, our fan base, and the people. And that's what our plan is. Own our own distribution company and control our narrative and our school.
Awesome.
And we need the support of the people.
Yes.
You know, we need the support of the people.
Come
so
on, people.
All you out there listening, audiences, go to Gale, G-A-L-E, and the storm.com. You can watch the movie for 10 minutes for free, and then click that button, buy it or rent it, or go to DaleOnTheStorm.vhx.tv and just strictly go and download the movie, and you can watch it in the comforts of your computer world.
Yes. Yes. Woohoo. I am so excited. Always so excited when you and Karen come on here. You guys are like the best of the best. And I am so grateful to God for you guys. And is there anything else you would like to share with everyone before we wrap up here, Derek?
Yeah. And also, if you want the soundtrack, it's at KarenWhite.me, KRYN White.me. And you can locate me at Derek Muhammad on Facebook, DERRIK Muhammad. There's a couple of us out there, but I'm the one with the white shirt on, the beard, and the Burberry raincoat. I just had to throw that out there. And I'm on Instagram at Derek M, DERRIK M, and Twitter at Comedian Derek. And it's a pleasure, Zion, to be on your show, Rock Life. I need to do a radio spot for you. You can put that out there, girl.
Oh, come on.
And thanks for having me and having Karen. It's really an honor, a privilege, and we're excited about where we're going with this cultural revolution in film and music in the world.
Awesome.
That's that.
All right, then. Well, thank you. Thank you, guys. I so appreciate you. And until next time, God bless you. And, definitely let's keep in touch. Let's make it do what it do, brother.
All right.
All right.
Fair enough.
All right.
All right.
Ciao.
Bye.
There it is for you, Karen White and Derek Muhammad. Oh my gosh, like I said, a dynamic duo. They are totally awesome, and definitely support their movie. They're doing distribution right now. This is about people helping people, and we have to come together as a community. I love how my daughter says, like a Christ conscious community. And what's beautiful about this is that in that movie you will see morals and principles that we really need to apply in our own life, because we do a lot of transformation in life. But I'm gonna tell you, the movie is fantastic. And that soundtrack, if you're a music lover, you certainly want to listen to Karen. Now, if you're interested in having any venues or any type of events that you're having, I'm sure that she would love to come and display her wonderful voice. And also, if you have anything I'm going to tell you, Derek is funny. He is a comedian. He's a director. I mean, she's Superwoman, but let me tell you, he is Superman. So there you go. There you go, both of them. So if you get them both on your venue or anything that you have going on that you want to make it even that much more better, than what you think you have right now, I'm going to tell you, these are the two that you would want to have on your event. So definitely, like he said, you can go to Derek Muhammad, or you can go ahead to Karen White on Facebook as well. You can also get all their information and click right there on my Facebook page. Okay, and just to finish off with you guys a little bit, I want you to know I am so grateful to all of you that come on and rock with Zion. I am so excited about what is going on, what God has ahead of us, to come together, because unity is power. If there's anything that you need, I am doing a mashed potato all about relationship tour next year. So if you know that you want to have it in your area, go ahead and inbox me so that we can go ahead and make this happen in your area. If you need anything like spiritual coaching for family, this is premarital counseling, anything that you would need for just you having a relationship or going through a divorce or whatever the case may be, you can definitely contact us. And you can get an email you can actually email us at rocklifenetwork@gmail.com. There's a lot of things that we're doing, and your support, we cannot do it alone. Also, I would like for you, if you just donate $1 to Suffer Not the Little Children. This is for the children that we have out here that are going through domestic violent situations, that are being neglected, unloved. A lot of families are having a lot of trouble having ends meet, and they need your help. Because now, because of the things that's going on in the home, the children are getting abused, they're getting neglected, they're being raised up by the system. We're talking about them because a lot of things we see, children seem like they're just so out of control. But instead of talking about it, let's be about it, and let's do something to help them. As you can see on my page, what do I say? I said children do not need a toy. They don't need electronics. This is what everyone's doing in this season that I don't agree with or do I participate in. But what we need to give children is those power tools. Give them something that's going to carry them and strengthen them in their inner journey, their inner self, because this is what's deadening. This is what they have the void in, and they're not feeling loved at this time because you have so many adults that are so busy trying to make everything happen in their lives that they're not able to help the children. So I'm going to ask you, if it's just $1, if you have friends, just $1. What I love about what God has given me about the love movement is that you will be able to see me through this network and other network formats that I'm having to work on right now, which is in the infancy stages, and I thank God for. You will be able to see your money actually work and doing the work that we're calling for to happen. So you will be able to see these children get what they need. You will be able to see that. A lot of times we're putting money into Salvation Army, the United Way. As you know, these things are just big businesses. Like if we're dealing with disasters, you will be able to see Rocklife go to those disaster areas so that you can see what's going on and making sure that these family and the people are getting help. We have to make sure that the people are getting help and that we're donating to this cause to help, not just out of our much, but to also help out of our little. I like what Dr. Marvin had said earlier in one of his shows that he did. Today he was saying, about us giving. When we're giving, if you have one piece of bread and your brother is hungry, would you just not share that piece of bread with him? Would you not give out of your need? We have to start giving out of our need. I'm sure that $1 will not hurt anyone, but it can help. $1 can actually make a difference. I cannot do this kingdom work alone, okay? I cannot do this kingdom work alone. And you are the royal family. And we have to come together. We have to pray together. We have to stay together. And this united that we're going to do to unite the community in what? Christ consciousness. Again, that's Christ conscious communities. If we have to be Christ-like, we have to bring this on, and only we can do it. Only we can do it. Look around you. If your eyes is not open to see what's going on in the world today, I can say that's a lost cause. But if you can see the things that's going around you, you would know it's very important at this time for us to come together with those that we can love unconditionally, because only unconditional love is going to allow us to come together and to make a difference. So be a part of the love movement. Be a part. The love movement, what I have, this charity, is about transforming one life at a time. Come on. Are you ready? Are you ready? Because I'm certainly need soldiers. I need my soldiers, my sisters, my brothers. King up, queen up. Let's do this. We can do it. Greater is in us than him that is in the world. We have greatness inside of us. We are powerful people. Stop acting powerless. Stop letting the world weigh on you. Give your burdens to God and remember whose you are and who you are. So I thank you. I appreciate you. And I am so happy once again for my brother and my sister, Karen and Derek. Go ahead, support them as we support each other, building each other, loving each other and making a difference in the world. And you know what world that is? That's the inner world. And that's the world that has to transform. And the kingdom of God shall do its work within us. I am grateful for you all. I love you. Thank you for loving and supporting Rock Life with Zion. Because you know what? There's only one way to rock, and that's with Yeshua Christ. Again, have a good night. Ciao.